رفعته 4K يا ولد.
Well capable of raising hell even without an army. And with one, this fella could give the king a lot of trouble.
And who would entrust him with it? Without a coat of arms and a noble house, all he can command is a band of mangy bandits. Jobst is right. We must grit our teeth and wait for Sigismund to run out of money.
That's how it'll end eventually. Everyone will realize you can't wage war without coin.
رسلتك رابط جديدة. ايوه انا واقف ترى. فور كي انا حاط 2160. ما يشتغل 2160. ايوه 2160 4K 1440 مظبوط شغال. قاعد ادور شوف. شغال. قاعد امشي. اما النبيل كيف حالك؟
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of Godwin.
Peace be with you. Neither would...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell, and we are both... I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court, and this is...
We would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see every...
Because we all need to help each other. And why would they not stir?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom. You have men and weapons.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we...
Everything in good time, Samuel.
Did you come to lend money?
Not to lend, but to give. Help...
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have...
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, He's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
ابويا.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fought.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like your...
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink.
For that,
Good health.
L'chaim.
I'm glad you finally accepted the invitation.
نبل.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that...
Baron Vauquelin Brabant. Chevalier. I am a warrior, but
My word.
Mais non.
انقلع.
It's a pleasure to make your...
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
هنري وينك؟
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask...
I'm too busy at the moment.
Certainly, friend. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain... And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the...
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and...
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund... But we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge...
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp...
but Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves.
But he can't retreat either.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary. For the plan to work, we need allies. Their money. We just need negotiators who'll...
Are you saying you set everything in motion, even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea...
Why are you doing...
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless, and also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the beat.
You've got an interesting way...
You're certainly not the...
I'll help you.
I'll give you 3 names. Bocek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Va... If you can get those 3 on our side... Meanwhile...
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not... You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. There aren't many...
I'll get on.
I wish us both luck.
Success to our plans. God be with you. There's some...
God be with you.
Your diplomat...
No beating around the bush, eh? I like...
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps, milady.
To muster an army that
Christ!
I should say so. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave, but they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people.
Then you're in the right place. This...
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to... So, to the point.
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to...
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help?
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on 2 fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason.
Do you have something in particular?
Well, one of the guests here has...
Who's that?
Haman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the one...
All right, I'll help you.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left. Bring them to me. But watch yourself. Odorim's groom has...
لا من أنا اللي أكل زك.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of me.
Not even Bocek? I'd like to check your horses out. See if there's...
Ha! Even better. But you won't be...
And you might not believe your eye. Well, we have a new... I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest...
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately.
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, He was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense, only it wasn't long before... And then I find out, but he took his boozing and whoring along...
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the wait...
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Older.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough!
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back!
You fight like an old hag! Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist!
Enough!
Enough, huh?
That will do. My God. Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. You could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the Archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well... I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
And no luck again, eh? When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days? He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
بعد الفنك صار رجال يا وين السرج حق الحمار؟ قال يا وجه امك تقول كلاسون ذا مو بقناع.
Praise the Lord.
Good to see you.
كان انا المستندات حقت ابن الكلب ذا. في انا.
What brings you here? God bless.
I just need to get something. You know what?
And
Not a...
عند العيال 10 و50 دولار مشكلة. تبديل الاوراق يا سلام. في شيء ينفشخ من هنا.
Just a moment.
And talk about the inheritance. But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself.
من بنت الكلب هناك.
I've got those papers.
Quiet!
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable.
You're welcome.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's
Thank you, noble lady.
Yes, quite. But let's drink to...
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady?
And to the...
يا فرفر قاعد تتابع انت ولا وقفت؟ اوه يا رجال قاعد يصار. وين احصل على قشطة؟ هذا من هو؟
Sir Kunzler.
You're Godwin, aren't you?
Oh dear.
Have no fear. I know.
Will you
That depends on what.
Do you think we should look?
I came here for one reason. If Jobs doesn't lay.
I expect you...
Why wouldn't I?
I hope she doesn't feel unwelcome here.
To her own relatives, certainly. But I'll tell you one thing, and I cared for him devoted.
So it's not true what they...
Vile slander. People just can't forgive. God be with you.
Come on. Elder. Martin.
You're great.
Certainly.
Godwin.
Now I remember.
Lord Liechtenstein asked, but if you'll allow me, sir.
Indeed.
Your plan, if I may be... Sigismund may attack anywhere you want to wait. Fine. But you should at least...
You amuse me, Godwin. A parish priest. I know you mean well.
I'd reason better with an army at my back.
Do you realize how much such an army costs?
And if a way could be found.
Before that happens, Sigismund...
عقب تذبحنا يا منعنا والجن.
How are you getting on?
Aside from the happy family reunion...
I'd almost forgotten about that little...
Father...
Keep it up. Just don't overdo it with the wine. Nope.
أنا ابن الكلب النبيل. لكن برا هو.
Look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Job's the
والله
nightingale.
عن جد هذا
He looks more like a...
ابوه.
Godwin, we didn't have much time for...
With pleasure, sir. I couldn't help but notice your...
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, although, if they didn't pull each other out of...
Wise words. Still, Henry...
You know, I am. And Martin would also be...
May God grant him...
زين عند الوجه. وين ابن الكلب ذا؟
He certainly doesn't sully its name by conspiring with the merchants. A knight ought to fight out of conviction, not for profit.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak...
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and Jobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes.
On the contrary, I've come
يا
here with an
سلام يا
idea
سلام يا كاهن.
Does that improvement include a few thousand?
a few thousand men-at-arms, only in order to get them.
You've got my attention, but not my...
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to draw on. Believe it or not, we've gained other patrons for our cause too.
Really? Name at least one of those lunatics, then.
Anna of Volstein, for instance.
Truly? Well, let's see about it, then.
I wouldn't mention the word lunatic.
All right, let's discuss it, candidly. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord bless me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a...
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in...
My guarantee is called Yitka. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, women are fighting over him. Yitka will like him, and he'll give her a whole bunch of children.
And to half the wenches in his domain too, eh? On the other hand, the Lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be. Maybe it's...
So...
You're selling the skin of a boar. First, I want a confirmation that the...
And what if...
I don't care what the... If he agrees...
Pushing a friend.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice.
يبغى يزوج بنته لهانس. تحالف قال لك زي عائلتين، عرفت أحمد؟
Sir Hanush, I bring happy...
You do?
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? By Christ, how the hell did you...
Well, there's one little catch. I had to promise him... I don't even know how to begin.
Out with it.
Lord Kunstadt has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself.
I must sadly decline.
Out.
يلا زوجناه تعال.
Zabocek, your niece Yivka.
So Hanush agreed?
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill...
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the beautiful lady.
Here's to...
On the way home.
But you still like it, don't you? Give it a rest. Every pleasure.
I'm still hoping it works out and we walk out of here with a clear...
يا نكر نكر.
It was probably not the best idea to gather all the lords under one...
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the...
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of...
Both of them.
This is going to be a long story.
يا اخوان هنا.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
ها زوجته ها والله فاتك انت ما كنت موجود صح يوم زوجته زوجت ذا ورطته
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I
يا
will
ابوي
set out immediately.
في واحد انا ابغاه يتحالف معنا حلو عاية يتحالف الا بالزواج قال يا ابوي ابغى ازوج بنتي لبيت ثاني عشان يقوى بيتي فهمت
God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
لاعبي وين الله يلعن امهم فجأة كذا خفوف في هذا هذا أنا
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish quarter and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see? All you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swill pot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Sargitz, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine...
هاي بقى الله يوفقك يبا.
Good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
For your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Berghoff and his men
موجود يا أحمد ولا؟
Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king red wine.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
يا عالم تقرش ما وصل على.
Why don't you go to about Take your screeching somewhere.
How'd you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a... Recipes are passed on from... I myself was... Even the French Raya. The king himself had...
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out.
Best, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary. Give me 100 knights in full armor.
I couldn't resist you either. The sausage we did do is stay, right?
I'd like to drink a toast. So touching. Come.
I never had truly. Not a bit. I'm...
In that case, fuck.
I've got a tongue like a slice of... Well, his lordship is so
To hell with that king. I had my eye on him all evening and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs.
You can bet
I don't...
It's going to take time. Come here. Let's drink and be merry. What do you say?
Come on, someone will see us.
Hey, they won't. Come here.
Strong words.
ما يكون الشرانيز ها.
What? I'm talking about fucking singers, like you twat. I love my old ghost.
Half of us only came here for the feast anyway.
Don't complain.
أظني راسي دخل والله يا عم هذا الشرع. من امتع الالعاب صراحه، بس ان الحوارات شوي طويله.
But when it comes to affairs of state, he lashes out like it's words. I thought your listener was brown-eyed, though. What? I'm talking about fucking singers.
Just a bit longer.
Aye, you already said that.
Sorry, mate, but you're right about Sigismund. The sooner he's gone, the sooner life returns.
Oh, yeah. Keep going.
So you keep saying.
Take time to raise an army. Until then, Sigismund's men can trample over us one after another. I would
Brown-eyed, though. Fucking beggars. I'd rather eat well.
You are as drunk as a fiddler.
I am filled with grief. Running, calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
Ran out when you started retching.
وانا البريق الله يقلع يبغى يسكر.
G'day.
يسكر بقنواس. اسمع. أنا هستحدث.
Good day.
Sorry,
What do you think? A fort?
where am I to...
Why?
It's not for...
Aha. If you go down this, it's Lord Odorin's.
وانا كفرفر يا ولد ادور الصديق اقول له واقول
The rat'll be good, I hope.
والله ما تشوف شر والله الصديق.
Now there's a piece of horse flesh for you, Rudart.
بالله.
Not like that nag of yours.